It's life update o'clock. So I'm getting back into the swing of YouTube. I thought one of the best ways to come back would be doing a little life update with a Q&A twist to it, you feel me? So on Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me some juicy questions. Y'all did not disappoint. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Jayla Mitchell. Let me show y'all. I screen recorded it and y'all have been asking questions and I'm gonna answer some of them here today. One of the most asked questions was where I've been. And I mean, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. Honestly, I've been traveling. I have been traveling because I wasn't really allowed to travel in 2020. So I was like, I'm gonna get my travel in. I mean, I was traveling so hard, y'all. I went to the Dominican Republic in May and then 4 days later, I went to St. Thomas. I'm committed to this travel life. And then I was in Charlotte for like 2 weeks. So I'm living life. Another question you guys asked me is if I vlogged the Dominican Republic trip. I did. But it's kind of a lot. It didn't really come out the way I expected, but I'm gonna insert a clip, you know, so you guys can see a little bit of the trip, but I don't know. I don't know if that video ever gonna get uploaded. It's a little risque, but I'll insert that clip.
He said, you speak Spanish? She said, you look Dominican. I said, is that a look? Is it because I light skin? Me no black. Anyway, I'm done. But motocross over there. We got Mr. Reckless right here.
So someone asked what kind of car are you getting? And let me tell y'all, for those of you guys who don't know, I got in a car accident on January 15th. My car got totaled and I was going to ride my RAV4 until the wheels fell off, but apparently the wheels did fall off because it's totaled. The car accident wasn't my fault, but I did get hit. So I haven't had a car since January 15th because I've been trying to be patient and wait to get the car that I really want. I don't think I'm gonna reveal the car. I know what it is, but I think I'll make it like a big reveal. I will like vlog and stuff like that when I get the car that I want. But y'all, it's been a long time coming. It is, what is it? It's been almost 7 months and I've been without a car, but I believe in delayed gratification. And I believe that if I got another car and I didn't really want it, like if I got it immediately, was I really gonna like it? Was I just getting it just so I can say I have a car even though I work from home? My whole thing was, am I going to get what I want or am I gonna settle? And then I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna get what I want, even though I have to wait longer. Just know before the end of the year, I will have a new car and I'm super, super excited about it. Super, super excited. Next question, what's your fave brunch spot in Atlanta? Okay, y'all, it's BQE. That's the name of it, BQE. That's the place. They got bottomless mimosas. The food is always smacking, whether you go for brunch or later. And I think in the nighttime, it turns into like a little club. They have music, DJ, all that. But I usually like to go during brunch. And honestly, I really like to go in the middle of the week because less people are there and I can just have my vibes and have amazing service and drink and, you know, like good times. When did you know your financial goals came first? Romance can wait. It's interesting because I always felt like I want to be successful. I want to attract the type of person that I would like to be with because I'm doing well on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I have all those other qualities that make me who I am, but also I'm not waiting on someone to become who I want to be. That was kind of my energy about that. And I was like, romance can wait until, you know, I figure out what it is I want to do with my life. And it's not saying that I denied, you know, being with anybody or talking to anybody. It was just saying that it wasn't my main priority. Like my main priority was making my dream work. And you know, that's being on social media, that's being a full-time influencer. I love what I do, even though I be going missing, you know, a little bit, a lot of it. Especially like when you think about college and all that. Listen, when I left school, I wanted to get to the bag, and not just the bag, but I wanted to be successful. I wanted to prove to myself that I did it for a reason. And that's when I knew that all that other stuff could wait. Like I had personal goals, and if I met someone while I'm achieving my personal goals that has similar energy, that's great. If not, that's great, because I'm gonna still get to what I gotta get to. I got goals, I got dreams, I got aspirations. And you know that feeling when you just know you're supposed to be successful? Like you don't know what you're gonna do and where life's gonna take you, but you just know you're supposed to be successful. That's how I feel. Okay, I also got a lot of questions about, do you think you'll ever go back to college and finish your degree? For those of you guys who don't know, this is your first video or whatever, I left school about 2 years ago. I withdrew. Technically, I didn't drop out because that would be due to like a whole bunch of other things. Like, for example, if you had bad grades, I formally withdrew from school so I could still go back and have all my credits and all that stuff. And honestly, I will only consider going back to school if I was paying for it myself or if I got a scholarship or something. I'm not going into debt to finish school. Like, I just refuse, especially for a degree that I'm not currently using. So yeah, if you guys want to know, I was a business management major and now I manage my own business. So you see there, and I didn't need the degree to do that. But I also want to make a disclaimer, like if you're young or if you're my age or whatever, do what feels right for you. I'm not telling people to leave school. I'm just telling people that, you know, I typically go on the path less traveled. That's pretty much how it is. So the things that work for everyone else may not always work for me. And for me, it just wasn't driving any of my passions. So I was like, okay, I'm bored out of my mind. And if there was ever a time for me to go and get what I want to get, it's now. When I have, you know, less responsibilities, it's just me, no children, you know, no husband, no, it's just me. What I do affects just me. Would I go back to school? Only if I was paying for it or getting it paid for, but as long as I'm not going into debt, maybe one day. It's not on the top of my list, honestly. The next question is, how does it feel to have accomplished so much by the age of 24? Y'all think I accomplished a lot? Thanks. It's like, it feels good knowing that I accomplished these things because I went on my own path. I did things my way when most people would have been like, girl, you're crazy. Yeah. So it feels really good to know, because I took the steps I did, because I decided to go full time with influencing, that I've been able to buy my own house, and soon I'll be buying my first car. My parents gifted me the car that I had before, so this will be the first car that I'm buying. It's really good to know that I'm on path. If anything, the decisions that I made have led me here. So I can't be nothing but happy and blessed because I didn't have to be here. Like, it was a lot of hard work and it was also a lot of God, okay? Someone asked, how is it living on your own? It's really not bad, honestly. I've been living on my own for like a year now. I enjoy my alone time, and if I want to go out, I'll just go out. But if not, I'll just be at home. I'll be working. I'll just be enjoying myself. Like, I'm one of those people, I genuinely enjoy my own company. And if you don't enjoy your own company, I would say take some time to uncover why. Like, without being sarcastic or anything, why don't you like being with yourself? You know, like, I feel like I'm the best company. So yeah, I don't have any issues with living alone. Does it get lonely sometimes? Yes, but in that case, I'll just go hang out with friends or get active or do something, you feel me? Someone asked, since you haven't been on YouTube as much, how do you keep up with your finances? That's a great question. And I don't think a lot of people would answer that question, but I'm gonna answer it. I am a chronic saver. You heard it here first. And you may not think that's true because I'm always going out to eat because I'm also a foodie, okay? But hear me out. Both can be true. Both can be true. I can be a chronic saver and someone who likes to spend money on food, okay? It's all about prioritizing and just saving more. I never wanted to be in the position in which I felt I had to put out content, even if my mental headspace was just not there. So I save. When things are good and when I'm feeling the best and in the best mindset, I film and I save my money. I also live below my means. That's like a big thing. Say it with me. Live below my means, and it allows me to save more money, and it also makes sure that I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. Like, I'm not living, you know, for each paycheck that I get from YouTube or sponsorships or blah 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 blah. I have money in the bank that's saved, and if I need to go in there, I can. If I don't, I don't. Especially working for yourself, it's always nice to know that I'm gonna be okay. You know, I can take that break. I can take a month off and then come back. That's one of the things I love about my job. It gives me the freedom to decide. Like if this is not a good month for me, or this isn't a good week or a good day or whatever, I can push it off and then go ahead and get to business when it's time to get to business. With me taking a break from YouTube, I also make money in other ways, y'all. You guys are probably gonna ask about that, but you know, sponsorships and other social media platforms. So that's a way, but also I save my money because I don't want to be stressed. How is the house coming? This is a very frequently asked question as well. So let me tell y'all right now, it ain't done. It ain't even close to being done. I haven't been rushing it because I want to find items that make my heart sing. I know that sounds dramatic, but I want to find items I really, really like. And so I'm not rushing the process at all. And I have no reason to rush the process. Like, who's gonna come for me? Well, y'all are kind of coming for me now, but other than that, who's gonna come for me? So this office right here is like 90% done. I'd say like 95% done. I need to hang up paintings or whatever. I need to put something on the walls, okay? All the furniture is in this bad boy. I plan on showing you guys the home as it gets done. I have big plans for my room, like my actual master bedroom, but I haven't done it, but I plan on filming that at once. Like I'm gonna take most of the stuff out of the room and then put everything in and just like redecorate. And it's not really decorated right now, but I'm gonna do it up the way I want it to be done. So y'all stay tuned for that. And I mean stay tuned because, oh God, I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't know how long it's going to be, but when I find what I want, then I will record it for you guys. But I can't believe I've been here for a year. The guest bedroom has nothing in it, y'all. Nothing. It has an air mattress in it, and it's kind of become like my closet, like a second closet, if that gives you any type of idea. Someone asked, do I have any rooms in the house completely done? I've been waiting. The answer to that is no, I don't. I think my living room and the office is the most done so far. They're still not done. There's no paintings. I have paintings, I just haven't hung them up because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up my walls and I'm just weird like that. But yeah, I can't really say that they're done. I mean, does the kitchen count? Because the kitchen pretty much came how it needed to be, and then you just get pots and pans, and you know, you don't really have to do a lot with a kitchen, so technically that's done. Okay, what's your next big goal now that you have got your house? And I mentioned that, I touched on that a little bit. Car. Getting my car. I'm literally so excited. You don't know what it's like to not have a car until you don't have a car. Okay, and to go from having my own car, having my own house, to having a house and then not having a car, it's like, yo, is this a step back? But it was a minor step back for a major comeback. This is a question that I got so much. Y'all asked me this question so much, and I'm gonna answer it. I was kind of hesitant about whether I should answer it or not, but I decided I shall. The question is, do I have a boyfriend? And because this is a life update, I'm gonna let y'all know that's something that's changed. I am no longer single. And I know that's crazy to even think about. Like, what? Someone has swooped me up off the market. Honestly, didn't see it coming. I really didn't see it coming, but y'all, he's great. He's great, and I'm a happy camper. And before y'all get to like, he's the one who took you off YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Look at my track history. I be going missing all the time. That's not on him, that's on me, and I gotta do better. He's really great. He's just, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the video where I did a whole video while I deep condition on why I'm single. When I tell you, this man checks off every box, and he's the reason why I'm no longer single. That's crazy. It's like I put out into the world and I told God what it is that I want. And even in unexpected times, like I wasn't like, oh, he's coming, you know? God just sent him my way and I just had to be ready to receive him. So that's actually wild. You know, I've been single for a long time, y'all. But he took me off the market because he's just that great and he appreciates me. And I don't want to get all sappy and stuff like that, but I love it here. One question says, in moments of uncertainty, how do you find peace/comfort? That's a good question. I tend to be kind of anxious about the future. I'm always wondering what's the next thing. I feel like most of the time I live in the future. And one of the ways that I give myself peace is to just enjoy the present and to be more present in the present, if that makes sense. And I control the things that I can, and I try to not worry about the things that are out of my control. That is how I have peace and comfort, knowing that I've done all that I can and the rest of it is out of my hands. You've been having a hot girl summer? Yes. When I think of hot girl summer, I think of traveling, and I've been doing that. When I think of hot girl summer, some people think, oh, hot girl summer, like you gotta be out here, thought of riding and stuff like that. No, I'm having a hot girl summer with a man, okay? Like, this ain't gonna stop me. When I think of hot girl summer, I think of living my best life, doing the things I wanna do, whether that's going out, having fun, having drinks, going on vacation, like just living my best life. Loving what I do, loving my job. Yes, I'm having a hot girl summer. I'm having a hot girl life, okay? How do you become confident and believed in your achievements? I will say that my parents played a huge part in that. They always believed that whatever it is that I said that I wanted to do, if I worked hard enough, that I could do it. And I think I carried that with me like into my early adult life. So I'm 24 for you guys that don't know, but yes, I think I carried that with me. So I'm confident because you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. And there are gonna be so many people who don't believe in you. Why would you subscribe to that too? Like, I don't believe in subscribing to that. There are enough people who don't think you can do it. You don't need to be one of them. So I'm confident because how are you ever supposed to do it if you don't even believe in yourself? That's the first step. Before you even do something, you must believe you can do it, and then you must take actionable steps to make it happen. And then, I mean, at least for me, 9 times out of 10, the things that I want, I get because I genuinely believe that I can do them, and I'm not afraid to put in the work in order to achieve those goals. So I would definitely say the confidence comes from, if I want these things, no one's going to give them to me, so I have to go out and get it. If I want to be this way, if I want to do this, you have to go out and get it because no one's gonna go and get it for you. And the last thing you need to do is doubt yourself. People do that enough anyway. Next question is, how did you learn Spanish so well? Well, my Spanish is not perfect. Let me start off by saying that it is not perfect, but it is very much so conversational, and that's what I need it for. Growing up, and part of my family, they speak Spanish, so I grew up around that a little bit, not that much. And I was like, yo, I have family members, their first language is Spanish. I should probably learn this language. So I was a Spanish minor in school. I actually completed the minor, and between me and you, if I wouldn't have had a Spanish minor, I would have graduated from school in 3 years. And so I wouldn't have had to withdraw. I mean, everything happens for a reason though. I'm still thinking on that one, but everything happens for a reason. I also studied abroad. I will say that. Like, studying abroad really helped because it let you let go of the idea that you have to be perfect. When you're in situations in which you need to get something done, you just want to be understood. So you want to understand and you want to be understood. So you can let go of some of them grammar rules. You just want them to understand you. Like, if you're ordering food, like I went to Argentina for a month, and that really helped me because I think around my family, I'm very nervous about speaking Spanish because they speak it so well, and they're gonna look at me like, girl, what the heck are you trying to say? We're disappointed. I don't know. It's this feeling that I have. But when I was in Argentina, nobody expected anything from me. Nobody expected anything from me. So it's like, the fact that I spoke Spanish as well as I did, everyone was just amazed. And I'm like, yeah, this is amazing. And I had to use it because, I had to go to the laundromat because there wasn't a washer and dryer in the place that I was staying. So I had to communicate, I had to get it done. If you're trying to learn Spanish, I just say, believe in yourself. One of the tips I have is to not hold on to grammar so hard. Only hold on to it as much as you need to. If you don't know past tense or future tense, I would focus on the present tense, and then you can add words that let you know that it's in the past or in the future, and then you can work your way up. It's also realizing that people mostly talk in the present tense. Like, when you're having a conversation, I would say you need to know how to say I, and then I would say you need to know how to say you, because that's what you're gonna use the most when you're talking to someone. Next one says, fun fact about Jalen, one we don't know yet. And that's a difficult one because I've done multiple videos in which I talk about things y'all don't know. So let's see, something y'all don't know. I am really good at English. That's a fun fact about me. You're probably like, girl, that's boring. Okay, so I went to a really good high school, and in order to get into their English course to get AP credits for college, you had to take a test. And I got a perfect score on that test. So that's how good I am at English. Someone asked if I vlogged my trips, and I planned on it. I did vlog the DR trip. For some reason, I didn't like it. I don't know, maybe it's too inappropriate. And then the St. Thomas trip, I started off vlogging it, and then I said, no, we're just gonna relax and we're gonna enjoy this one, because I spent all that time vlogging for DR and then didn't even post it. Like, that's crazy. I feel like I've hit on a lot of questions, so this is gonna be the last question, and it's, are you happy? And the answer is yes. I love my life. I love that I created this life for myself. I love that by wanting something bad enough and doing the work to do it, that I get to live my life like most people don't, because I wanted it bad enough and I didn't really listen to what other people said about it. If I could leave y'all with something like a little inspirational, it's just to believe in yourself. I know that's like kind of corny, but it's true. Believe in yourself. You can do great things. You have a purpose on this earth. It's up to you to figure out what it is, and it's up to you to live out that purpose. So yes, I'm happy. I get to do what I love to do for a living. I have an amazing boyfriend. I am about to get a new car. I bought a home last year. Like, these are things that I wanted, and then over time I got them, you know? So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. I really enjoyed catching up with you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.